Hello, I'm Abigail, your Prestige Ambassador and host to Tipsy Travels. Now, we're not in any fancy smanchy spa. I know the towel on my head, you think I'm in a spa. No, I have not broken my bank to go to any fancy spa, to be beaten with olive branches, covered in mud, and wrapped in seaweed. No. Today we're going to be making our own little spa at home. It's middle of the week. I need a little bit of me time, a little bit of R&R, a little bit of TLC. And I think everyone needs to do this, reset our mind in the middle of the week, get us over that midweek hump. So, we're fresh out the shower, hence the towel on my head. Now, these towels you can get from anywhere. You can go Boots, you can go Superdrug, you can go to your local store and find them in there. But if you want to save yourself the time and, let's face it, the effort, it's midweek. No one wants to go here, there, and everywhere for bits and bobs. Amazon, overnight, baby. So this is how they come. Yep, we have a little stretchy cord on one end and we have a button on the other. What you're going to do, I'll undo this one for you so you can see how it goes. Oh, excuse the hair. As I said, we're fresh out the shower. So, where the button is, you're going to put that at the back of your head. The hair is still wet. Not as wet as it was, thankfully. Right, button. Button at the back of the head. We're going to hold all of this and we're going to twist. Twist and twist and twist and twist. We're going to grab that elastic that's right on the tip. And we're just going to pull it back and wrap it around the button. And there we go. Now, us ladies, when we get out of the bath, we get out of the shower, the towel goes around the head. This, it's like our own little head towel. Instead of using the big towel that we use to dry ourselves, get one of these. And then just pop your hair up. Let's take these off. Sort that stray hair out, otherwise it's going to bug me. There we go, I can see us now. There we go. So let's set the mood. So we're starting with this beautiful candle. I just got this from my local Asda. Now, anyone who knows me knows I love a smelly candle. I love a scented candle. This one is Peachy Bubble. And it's so sweet yet delicate. And apparently the wick inside it, can you see that? It's not your average wick. Apparently it's supposed to have wood crackling effect. So instead of the one flame you see on normal candles, it should have... Oh, is it going to focus? I don't think it will. I don't think it will focus on it. Anyway, it's got a little bit bigger of a flame, but you'll hear wood crackling. Is that going to cause issues of lighting? Right, let's put that somewhere safe. Please be safe with fire. Please be safe with candles. Shouldn't have to tell anyone that. We're grown adults. Come on, people. Right. We've set the scene. It now smells, or is getting to smell, very nice, very sweet and relaxing. So next, let's have a treatment. On the treatment for today, we have Charcoal Peel Off Anti-Blackhead. There we go, from Garnier. Now, I do have 1 or 2 breakouts. Not normal for me, but if I go through anything rather stressful, very stressful, then it shows on my face. A lot of you out there probably know if you go through some stress, it shows on your face, it shows in your body. It's your body telling you and noticing what you've gone through. So there we go. I won't go into detail. Nobody needs to know what stress I've gone through. It's personal, my business, and I deal with my own things in my own time and in my own way. I don't tell people everything that goes on behind closed doors because I don't need to. It's nobody's business but my own. So let's give this a go. As I said, we're freshly out of the shower, so the face is clean and fresh and prepped. So we're going to squeeze some of this black goop out, and let's just stick it where I think I'm most in need of this. I'm not going to be putting it all over my face because, as I said, I've already got a few breakouts. Excuse me. And I don't want to irritate them. I don't want to aggravate them. I don't want to make them worse. For me, having breakouts is quite rare. The only time I ever get spots is when I've been very, very stressed. So I try to keep stress to a minimum. But we can't always plan what happens around us. So it's showing on my face, the stress. It smells very minty. Does it have mint in it? It doesn't say it's got mint in it. It does smell very, very minty though. Now I'm just applying an even coat. I don't want to see skin through it. Excuse me. I am getting a little bit of a cold, so I do apologise if I'm coughing on and off or if I sneeze. Those of you that have been on this channel before probably notice a slight change in my voice where it's not its normal delicate sultry tone, so please bear with me. Another reason why I need a little bit of TLC, I think, because I think we're getting sick and I don't want to get sick, but the body does what it wants to do. That flickering you can see is that candle, by the way. So while this is setting up and drying, let's get into our next treatment. Now, I've got a few creams that I'm going to do. One is for our face. Because we're doing this, we're going to hold off on the face. The second is for our hands, but I might need my hands. So we're going to jump straight to the feet. Now, I'm probably going to get mixed reviews with this. I don't think our feet need any fancy smancy cream. Nothing expensive. I mean, it's going on your feet. As long as you take care of your feet, you know, you don't need the best creams. You don't need designer creams on your feet. So, how about the go-to? It's Nivea. She does everything. She's soft, silky. She, you know, seeps into the skin beautifully, leaves your skin all fresh and not greasy. It's just an all-round really good moisturizer, right? But hold on, we have a contender, because as good as Nivea is, we also have cocoa butter. I love cocoa butter. You can get scented and unscented. I really like the scented one. But I mean, it's up to you what you want. This one I've got here is fragrance free, so it's up to you what you want. Yeah, it's totally up to you. So we're going to try each one on our feet. So one with the Nivea, one with the cocoa butter. we have our brand new white socks to put our feet in. Now, if you're going to do a spa treatment for your feet, when you get out of the shower, if you're like me and you work on your feet and they're a little bit tired, achy, maybe a bit dry, get that foot back to how it should be. Get all of the dry skin off, get all of your heels feeling, you know, soft and new again. And then once you've gotten all of the dead skin off your feet, moisturize, loads of it, stick it on your foot. So we're going to go in with the Nivea. So here we are, a healthy dose on that foot. Let's turn around, let's get our feet up. No, I'm not showing my feet. Nobody needs to see that. And I definitely don't want pictures of my feet spread online. Not that they're anything fancy. They're definitely not. As I said, my feet are tired and they're achy. And just like everyone else's, you know. Yeah, you don't need to see my feet. So you get loads or just a healthy dose on those heels. Healthy dose around those toes. I'm just going to wipe my hand off. And then you grab a sock. Brand new sock. Brand new. And don't massage that cream in. Leave it over your foot. Just give it a healthy coating over your foot. And then put the sock on. While the sock is on your foot, all of that moisturiser is going to seep into your feet. The sock's almost like a barrier, so the cream doesn't wipe off, so the cream doesn't go over everything else. It's just a really good way to treat the feet. Next, cocoa butter on the left foot. Excuse me. Again, nice healthy dose. Let's get this other foot up. Still here, don't worry. Nice healthy dose around that heel. All around the foot. All around those pinkies. Don't forget to get in between those toes. And wipe off the hands. Because we're putting something else on our hands. I don't want loads of Nivea or cocoa butter on my hands, because we're going to use something else for our hands. Sock. Roll it up and get it on there. Right. That is sock number 2. That is moisturiser number 2 on our feet. So we'll come back to the feet and we'll see which one did the best. I'm going to use a wet wipe to just clean my hands, because as I said, we're going to use something else for our hands. Next treatment for our hands, I have some cotton gloves. Again, you can go super drug, you can go Primark, I think does them as well. Boots, really good shout. Your local stores. But again, it's middle of the week. Who wants to go here, there and everywhere? Amazon, overnight. Where is the hand cream is the question. It'd be so much easier if I had my glasses on. But because of this guy, we've got to leave our glasses off for a minute. So today for my hands, I've got the Warmth. It'd be a lot easier with my glasses. Apothecary. There we go. Warmth Apothecary brand from M&S. And it is fragranced with cardamom, cinnamon leaf, cedarwood and sandalwood. So Here she is. Very basic looking, but Marks and Spencer's. Let's give her a go. I haven't used this, so my reaction is going to be genuine. I've never used this before, so I don't know how good it is, but Marks and Spencer's, I mean, it's a good shop. It does smell lovely. Does smell lovely. Alright, so let's get a healthy dose on our hands, because we've been in the office, we've been around stationery, we've been typing away, the phone's in our hand, opening and closing of all those doors, changing of printer ink, the changing of ink on the printer. Oh, what an arseache. Is it just me, or is that an arseache? No, you know what? The worst thing is when there's a paper jam in the printer and you have to pull out the whole bloody printer and get to the right back of it. Now, I've got a healthy dose on my hand, but because we're going to go into these gloves, into these beautiful cotton gloves, I'm going to put a little bit extra on my hands. Because just like the socks, these gloves are going to form a bond. There we go. So, I don't know if you can see how much I got on there. It's quite a healthy dose on there. So, let's put this glove on. Another thing, when you put your hands and feet into gloves, socks, when you've moisturised, you don't slip and slide everywhere. It always happens. As soon as you massage, you know, your moisturiser into your feet, you've got to get up and go do this, go do that, and you leave footprints along your floor. I have hard flooring, so you can always see, and that makes your floor so slippery, and then you've got to wash the floor. And with socks, that doesn't happen, you know. So if you want to save yourself some time from washing your floors constantly because you're walking around in moisturiser, just put a pair of socks on. So gloves are on. Nose, I think, is almost dry. Almost dry. I think a little longer. So while our feet are moisturising, while our hands are moisturising, while our nose is drying out, question mark, let's have a drink. So it's midweek. We're doing our little spa treatment. If anyone's been to the spa, you know what you get. You get some water with cucumber in, or you can go for a nice little lemonade, or you can go for this full experience, you know, the treat yourself, get decadent with some bubbly. So this is just Prosecco. I say just Prosecco, it's not champagne, it's Prosecco. You know, the slightly cheaper, fun-loving sister of champagne. Isn't it pretty? Little bottle of gold here. It was a little prezzy that a friend gave me in a gift set. It had some silk jammies in. It had this little gold beauty in. It had some chocolates. It was a beautiful, beautiful little gift set. You know. So, silver's off. We've got a plastic cork. Oh, there we go. We do have a champagne flute. So we're just going to twist this off. Didn't think about doing this in gloves. It's fine. We're strong. We can manage. There we go. She's off. Alright. Here we go. let's top us up. It's a treat. She's only a little bottle, yeah? So I'm gonna let her sit for a second. And yes, I am putting the lid back on. That's just me. I put lids back on things. Now, excuse me. If this is a little bit, if it's a little bit vinegary, as I said, it's not champagne, it's Prosecco. If she's not as sweet as I'm hoping she is, then we're gonna top up her sweetness with this. It's elderflower cordial. Now, anyone who knows me knows I love elderflower. It's sweet. It's just, oh, so beautiful. I don't know how to describe it. It's sweet without being overly sweet. It's elegant, yet it's got full body and full taste and flavour. It's just so beautiful. I love elderflower. I would love to just take a sip out of the bottle, but I'm not one of those that just drinks out the bottle. I'm one of those that puts it in a glass to try it. So let's try the Prosecco. And if she's not sweet enough for my taste buds, then I am going to top her off with a little bit of elderflower cordial. So here we go. Happy Wednesday. You know what? She's not as sharp as I thought she was going to be. You know, some Proseccos, they're a little bit, well, they're a bit acidic. One person said that the Prosecco they had tasted like stomach bile. It was so acidic. And I was like, whoa. Yeah, no, I won't be trying that. It doesn't need it. It doesn't need it. But I love this stuff. So, where are we on the glass? We're gonna do maybe, how much would you say that was? Let's do third of a shot. Yeah, third of a shot in here, I think. Because this is cordial, so it is quite strong. Maybe a quarter of a shot, actually, because it is cordial. If you were doing a jug of Prosecco and any cordial you want, just go by taste. Keep topping it up and taking little sips, and just go by taste. Yeah, it's making the Prosecco more delicate. I think it's bringing out more of a grape flavour now. Had an itch then. Yeah, that is bomb.com. Right, now the flavour, instead of it being a Prosecco flavour, it tastes more like a white dessert wine. I think that's what we've transformed it into. Now, I like sweet wines anyway, so this is perfect for me. Yeah, spot on for me. Let's have a little sneaky peek. I'm just going to take one of these off and see. Oh yeah, it's all dry. All dry. So I'm going to take one glove off because it has all sunken in. I'm going to give the other hand 5 more minutes, I think. And let's try and get this off our face. The only thing with this, you've got to pick at the edge and then peel it. And silly me, I didn't put a mirror next to the camera, so I'm using the camera. Oh, there we go. I always like to look at it to see if I did have any blackheads. To see if, oh, throwing it around. To see if we got any blackheads out. To see if I did, in fact, have any blackheads. There's the peel. And honestly, it's not too bad, so I'm happy. It doesn't mean it didn't work. I didn't have many, or any at all, in fact, on my nose. I normally take really good care of my skin, so I know I didn't have a lot there to begin with, but it needed a little bit of TLC. This is just the wet wipe I had to clean off the black off my fingers when we started, and I'm just gonna wipe off those little bits that are still left on my face. There we go. Oh, by the way, speaking of prestige, we were supposed to go live in February. The first video I did on this channel was saying, oh, it's February, prestige is going live this month. Now, we're in April. Prestige website isn't up, so I do apologise. There have been some little issues for the website. Nothing that hasn't been fixed. We've got one more thing to test on the website, which is apparently getting fixed, like, as we speak. And then they're going to test it, and then that will be it. You guys will be able to buy your prestige membership. There we go. So if you use the code Crimson Rose when you do your membership form on the website, I will tell you all of this again when the time comes, but just as a heads up, if you use my code, you get a percentage off of your membership, not just for the first month, but a lifetime guarantee using my code, which is Crimson Rose. If you get in there and buy your membership first, out of, say, the first 100 people, if you use my code, you get, I think it's 25% off lifetime membership. So you'll get that percentage off for as long as you're with Prestige. But also, if you're the first 100, I think it is, don't quote me on that 100%, but if you're the first few, then I think there's an additional discount. So overall, you're getting 2 large discounts, and that is a lifetime guarantee as long as you don't cancel your membership. So when you get your membership, use my code, get in there as quick as you can to get the first come first serve code, and you will get, I think it's over 50% off, and you'll have that percentage off for as long as you're with Prestige. So if you're with us for 10 years, you will get that over 50% discount for your every year you pay, no matter how long you're with us. If you cancel and then come back to us, again, you can use my code, but you won't get the premium discount of the first come first serve. So the first come first whatever, first come first serve code. So you won't get that. Excuse me. We've got gloves off. Feeling very soft. They do smell nice. I can smell the sandalwood. I can smell the cedarwood. I can't smell the cinnamon. Or the cardamom. But that's fine. I mean, out of 4 very strong, powerful standalone scents, I mean, for 2 of them to come across is pretty good. Now that we've got the charcoal stuff off of our face, we can now give our face another little helping hand. So this is Clarins. It's probably our only expensive brand that we're going to be using today. Everything else can be bought from your local shops. This one you'll have to go to Elise. Oh, it smells like blossom. It's a lovely brand, really good. A little bit expensive, I think for moisturizer. I think it is a little bit expensive, but she's worth it. She's very moisturizing, and for me and my skin, I get very dry skin. Considering the rest of my body doesn't really get dry, it's only really my face that gets dry. And I probably will go red because I always go red. If I get a little bit warm, I go bright red. When I blush, I go bright reds. If I'm messing about with my face, like right now, I'm probably gonna go, yep, you guessed it, bright red. I'm gonna put a little bit extra just under here, just so we get our neck. Moisturize your neck, people. You'll thank me when you get older. Push down on your neck, down and around your jaw. And get around your ear. You know how crusty some people's ears get? Avoid that. And moisturize your ears. There we go. So what it does, if you do that, go around your jaw, it's removing the puffiness, all of the water retention that you've got going on, if you've got that going on. I know I do sometimes. I get up sometimes and I'm all puffy. Not just fat, puffy as well. We've got to combat all these issues. Even in the shower, when you're showering, do that all the way down the neck and around your jaw. Honestly, you do that every day. Whether it's with your moisturizer, whether it's in your daily shower, you will notice a difference. You really will. Oh, my nose is starting to get bunged up now. Oh. So sweet and delicious. Not overly sweet because the Prosecco is a little bit acidic. That sweetness from the cordial combats that, and they complement each other so well. What is next on our list? We've done our face, we've done our hands, we've done our feet. What else should we do? I did have all of this ready, don't worry, I'm not just flying by the seat of my pants. I'm one of those that like to tidy as I go, so things go back in the box, lids on, caps on, gloves rolled up, ready for the next use. I'm going to leave the socks on, just so that we've got all of that moisturiser sinking into our feet that's tired. It's midweek, they need a little bit of TLC, they're tired already. So how about we do our nails? Yeah? Let's grab some nail varnish. Now I do have shellac in this room, but we're supposed to be relaxing. So instead of doing all of the prep for shellac and getting the lamp out let's just do a bog standard varnish. Yeah, something pretty, something quick, easy, but pretty. So let me see what I've got. 2 seconds. Let's see what we've got. Ugh. Just have to find it now. I do have a very big collection of just normal nail varnish. But my go-to normally is this beautiful set that I got. So it's from the brand Hello Taco. It's an online brand. You can see her on YouTube where you're seeing me now. If you go onto Hello Taco, then you'll see all her videos. She's very funny. I'm going to be using this one right here. Don't know if you can see that. I have used a good chunk of it. Not too much. I don't normally get the time to do my nails. But as we're having a little bit of me time, a bit of a spa session, let's do our nails. If I can open it. Because we've just moisturised our hands as well, so. So our hands are a little bit slippery. That's fine, I've got it. So these are our nails at the minute. They're very, very short compared to what they normally are. Excuse me. And I'm just going to give them one coat. Nothing too crazy. Just to freshen them up. Just a little freshen up. It's not like we're going out on a girls' night. We're not going on a business trip. We're not going tipsy travelling. So they haven't got to look bomb.com or anything like that. We're having a little spa session, so if they just look elegant and fresh, that is the look we're going for. Now, I don't think you're going to see this on the camera. You can see that they're shiny, but don't worry. It has got like some very elegant glitter in here that shimmers just very elegantly. Just a delicate little shimmer. But when the sun hits it, there's like pink, purple, orange tones to that glitter that just sets it off. It's like a warm glow off of that glitter. The base is just a clear, but it is packed full of that beautiful, elegant glitter. So it just sets your nails off. Just a little elegant shimmer. As I said, we're just doing a freshen up. So it's just one coat. That's all we need. This is a fantastic brand, by the way. One coat and you're done, but I've always done 2 coats with nail varnish. But as I said, we're just having a freshen up. We're not going mad. Just a little freshen up. That's all we need. Give them a little blow. This brand honestly doesn't even need to be fanned or blown because it does dry really, really quickly. Excuse me. Let's have a little sip while our nails dry. Nom, 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 nom. Right, are these all dry? All dry. Look at that. How long did that take us? 2 minutes, if that? Let's take the towel off, shall we? Let's take the towel off of our head. Pretty much dry. Still damp. Still a mess, of course. We haven't brushed it. I just came out of the shower, stuck this in our hair to let it dry. I don't blow dry my hair. I'll either leave it down and dry it naturally, or I'll stick it in one of those head towels, which tends to dry my hair nice and quickly, without heat, without damaging it. Oh, look at that regrowth. Oh my goodness. Gonna need to get my hair done soon. Let's give her a brush. Almost there. I always have my parting hair. I used to shave this side. That's why this side's so much shorter. So that is all regrowth. So I'm on the fence whether to grow it back to the rest of the length or to just shave it again. There we go. So there we go. That is our spa treatment done. That is our video for today. Follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and of course YouTube right here for prestige updates, our tipsy travels, and reviews of some beautiful items regularly. Okay? Have a great day, have a great week, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Bye!